What's going on, everybody? It's me, David Seda, and I'm here with my buddy Jordan Miller. You guys might know him. He has the famous 03 Cobra that dude in blue reviewed, and
my girlfriend's in there. She's not amused though.
Yeah, his girlfriend.
See? She's like rolling her eyes and stuff.
Yeah, she doesn't like being in the heat. I don't blame her. So basically, I'm making a video because I want to compare the coupe and the convertible Cobra, which one you should choose. I'm gonna start off with my cons about owning a convertible Cobra. You know, you have to deal with the fact that eventually it's gonna leak. They weigh more. Let's see, there's not a lot of trunk space in them compared to the coupe. If you try to put something like I put in mine, which I'll actually show you guys, I put a 212s in the trunk, and it's just like there's no space in here for anything else. As you guys can see, there's like no space. I have some bags and a Nintendo 64 game in there, and that's like really it. So there's no space in these, where at least something like this car. Is your trunk dirty? You have anything crazy in there, like a human body that we might catch on film?
There's a small child in there.
Small child.
Yeah.
You see, but
that's it actually.
He can fit way more in there. You know, I mean, you can see clearly inside to the front, but if he had like his rear seats, there's still just so much more space in there compared to the convertible. So definitely I wouldn't recommend a convertible if you're wanting more space as far as like trunk wise. And another thing is that you cannot remove the rear seats easily like you do in a coupe, like pull them down, because usually right here inside of the coupe you'll have something that you can basically just pull right here and it'll have the seats come down, where you can't do that in a convertible. So other than that, pros, you know, if it gets too hot, and well, actually no, if it's too hot you usually don't want to put the top down. I'm just doing it for the purpose of the video. But basically, if it's nice and cool, you know, you have the pro of being able to put a top down and feel the nice cold wind in your face, where a coupe you might not be able to do that. You can roll your windows down, but you know, as Jordan would say, you can't have the wind going through your hair. So Jordan, let me ask you this. What are some pros and cons about owning a coupe in your eyes?
Pros of owning a coupe is that it's not a convertible. So it weighs less, which means there's less weight to go up and fast and stuff, so you win more races.
Right, actually,
that's
true.
I don't race, but it weighs less. You don't have to worry about a top leaking. You don't have to deal with the top. It's just less to have to maintain, really, from a pro standpoint. From a con standpoint, I can't put a bunch of like adorably cute young women in it and like have their hair just like blowing in the wind and all that kind of stuff. And so that's really, you know, also kids love convertibles.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, they like that.
If I you know, could give a kid a reaction video with a convertible, they'd probably be like, yay, yippee, it's a convertible, this is amazing. But you know, me being 25, it's still cool. Convertibles are cool, but not from a performance standpoint, and it's more to maintain. So like there's some pros and some cons. Like if you're in California and you're like, you know, the Cali bro, then probably, you know, if you're like Alex SVT, you know, 17-year-old Asian dude in California,
high school still.
Yeah, you want to take all the bros and the girls for a ride. Like, he's a little boss. So
yeah, right.
In his case, fantastic. In mine, you know, I would probably get annoyed with it.
Yeah, that's
person by person basis.
Right. That's another thing, guys. Yeah, that I'm glad he kind of mentioned about the top was also, you know, I have to deal with if the convertible motor ever goes out, you know, I have to replace that, you know, because the top will come up or come down either slowly or eventually it won't do it at all. And also, you know, there probably is a motor for these windows as well, because these go down, you know, where in that car they don't go down. It's only the passenger and driver's side window that'll go down. So basically, you know, it's all preference for you. You know, if you care about having to spend the extra money on having a convertible, then a coupe's for you. But if you like to be able to put the top down whenever you feel like it, a convertible is definitely going to be for you, you know. So it all just depends on preference and how deep your wallet goes, you know, whether you want to be able to fix those things if they ever occur or whatnot. My plans, I think about it every day. It's kind of tough because I had a coupe GT and I like the coupe. Comparing to have owned this for probably like 3 months or 4 months now, I really like the coupe, you know. Will I sell this and ever get a coupe? I can't answer that yet. That's a question that I'll have to save for another video just to see whether that's something I would do or not in the future. But definitely they do have their pros and cons with both cars, you know. I mean, you just have to, you know, somebody might have a different reason why they would rather have a coupe over a convertible, or the other way around, you know. It just all depends on the taste that you like. But no matter what, they're both Cobras, they're both monsters. So either way, which one you have, you know, you don't have to feel like you're lesser than somebody else because you might have a coupe or a convertible. You know, they're both amazing cars, and if you see either of them, your mouth's still gonna drop, and you know, you might get a boner, or you might get, you know, something like that.
Quickly.
Yeah, so
I think at the end of the day, just like have fun with the car that you get. Like, I think people are too much. People are a little too worried in 2019 about the numbers and if this one has a higher or lower curb weight than this one. Just like, if you buy something that you've always dreamed of, just enjoy it. Like, don't worry about the numbers or like how perfect your paint is or isn't. Just enjoy it.
Definitely.
That's what's important.
Yeah, that really is. I definitely agree with you on that, you know, because some people, you know, and not everybody's gonna have a chance to own one of these cars, you know, but you still might want to be in the car life, you know, and that's something, you know, that you have to always have in the back of your mind. It doesn't matter what you drive, it's the fact that you still want to be in the scene, you know. And if somebody tries to kick you out of it just because you might not have a nice car like them, that's somebody you don't want to have them a part of your life, because they're not probably the best friend that you can have right there, you know. So I definitely agree with you on that one.
Yeah, really trying to judge people on like what they do have or what they don't have, because I mean, like, my first car was a 92 Firebird. It had a V6. I put like an 89 Corvette engine in it, and it broke like every single week. It never had air. It had a nice paint job, but it also had like a V8 with a cam that made 200 horsepower to the wheels.
Right. Wow.
And I thought it was fast when I was 16.
Right.
It sounded cool and it was fun, and like, that's really what matters. Like, I would get beat by Honda Civic SIs.
Wow.
But, like, I enjoyed it. It sounded cool. It made me happy, and like, that's why I don't make fun of people. Like, if you enjoy it and it makes you happy, like, even like you're a Mustang guy and you see someone with a Honda that's like cambered outward, I'm not into that personally. I think it looks a little ridiculous, but if that's what you're into, I'm not gonna say don't do that. Do your thing. If it makes you happy, it makes you happy.
Basically, this was just a short video that I wanted to make, just kind of comparing the two, you know, just because I haven't seen anybody else do this, you know, so I wanted to make a video that, just in case there's somebody out there that wants to buy a Cobra, you're kind of saying, do I want the convertible or do I want the coupe? You know, definitely, it's all going to be at the end of the day on preference, what you like, you know. So me, I own a convertible. Jordan here owns the coupe, and, you know, but we both still like each other's car, you know, because in our eyes, they're still Terminator Cobras, and they're just awesome cars to own. If you ever have a chance to own one, you need to do it. If you ever have, just pull that trigger, because I'm telling you, it'll be the best trigger you've ever pulled. So if you do guys want to see more of Jordan, please subscribe. I'll have his channel in the description, and I'll actually have it pop up on the screen right here. Go subscribe to him.
I'm gonna go drive David's car.
Yep, he's about to drive my car, so
see how that is, and I'm gonna let him drive my car, and that should be interesting.
yes.
Come over and check that out if you want.
Yes, he's going to be posting that video on his channel. So like I said, it'll be Jordan Miller. Go subscribe to his channel to see that video. He will be doing things to his Cobra. This is his baby right here, you know, and his wife in there, she loves this car. So that's...
Yeah, see, like, I try to date and stuff, and every time I try to go out on a date, like, just weird stuff happens.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, wow, I'm just going to marry
Linda.
Yeah, Linda right there.
Yeah, Linda, that's her name.
Linda Miller.
She's definitely beautiful, man. You're lucky.
Who cares about me? She doesn't hurt my wallet. So, you know.
All right. Well, guys, if you guys like this video, please leave a thumbs up. Comment below what you thought about it. Subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. And please, guys, any questions that you ever have, just comment them below, because it'll help me out. Positive feedback always helps. And until next time, guys, we'll see you guys later.